Southeast has plenty of special places associated with the water. Some provide inspiration, some serve as people's homes, and some offer protection from the storm. Hello, I'm Scott Foster, and welcome to Rain Country. Southeast is dotted with little bights and bays and coves. They all add character to our shoreline, and some, depending on their shape, offer a very welcome anchorage along an exposed coast. At least they're supposed to. There's one bay along the North Gulf Coast that looks like it would offer protection, but it didn't, during one of Alaska's most bizarre natural phenomenon.
Roger, Cap, Roger. We had quite an earthquake up there. A glacier split in the ocean and everything is all. There's quite a lot of traffic on the air now. They had quite a disturbance up here, over.
Paulie, yeah, that's right, Shelley, that's right. There was a tidal wave in here. And if there's any other boats in here, I don't think they made it. I don't see them and I don't hear them.
On the night of July 9th, 1958, a powerful earthquake rocked Lituya Bay. Trees were ripped off the mountainside by the ensuing tidal wave that raced across the bay and rose to heights of 800 feet. 3 fishing boats were in the bay that night, seeking shelter from the treacherous seas of the Gulf of Alaska. This is the story of Lituya Bay and a night of terror. In 1786, the French explorer La Perouse visited this bay and named it Porte Française. As his ships, the Astrolabe and the Boussole, sailed through the mouth of the bay, they were caught in a riptide and whirled completely out of control into the bay. La Perouse wrote, "In my 30 years of navigation, I never saw 2 ships so near destruction." Later, as his crew explored the bay in smaller craft, 3 boatloads of men were sucked into the ebb of the bay and pulled into the breakers coming in off the Gulf of Alaska. "21 sailors drowned. La Perouse found a bay with 3 glaciers on the eastern end. In the middle of the bay was an island which he named Cenotaph, in honor of his sailors who drowned so far from home. At the time, there were 2 inhabited Tlingit villages on the bay, but in later years, perhaps during the earthquake of 1853, these villages were swept away by a tidal wave.